Narcissus is called the god of vanity because he became obsessed and fell in love with his own reflection in the water. The mental disorder Narcissism is named after the Greek myth Narcissus. Hey, Dee here. Hey, Dee Podcast. So let's talk. Where does the word narcissist come from? Narcissus is derived from a Greek mythological figure, Narcissus, with a U-S.
He is the son of Cephisus.
That fell in love with his reflection in the water. So that is where the word narcissus comes into play. He fell in love with his reflection. Narcissism is used to describe anyone with an inflated self-worth of themselves. We all have a little narcissism in us. Meaning, I'll give you an example. Someone who is so concerned about the way they look all the time on the outside. Their appearance, their clothes, their hair, their nails, their shoes, their haircut, their jewelry, their makeup. I just described myself. I could be a little narcissistic, and I'm sure a lot of other people can be a little obsessed or narcissistic over certain things in their life, making sure that everything is the way they want it to be. But there's a difference between people having some narcissistic traits, like we all do, than someone who is a narcissist. And the difference meaning is it describes an inflated sense of worth, of self-worth. And it becomes a personality disorder when the person's ability to function like others is distorted. That is the difference. So sure, there are people who have narcissistic personality disorder, and there are people who have narcissistic traits, which may be one thing we all have in our life. That is the difference. Narcissistic disorder is a mental condition. When people have a high sense of their own importance, they seek and want people to admire them all the time. But in a narcissistic personality disorders person's world, or an NPD world, they have superiority, entitlement, they need validation, they lack empathy. Like I said, they lack empathy. They aren't remorseful or apologetic. And them lacking the empathy or not feeling guilty about anything that they've said or done, it makes it really difficult to be in a relationship with them. They don't feel like anything that they're doing is wrong. It's hard for them to have relationships with their children. In front of other people, you will see a different person, but behind closed doors, you truly know the real narcissist. They are not very forthcoming or honest or true about who they are. I remember having a conversation with this person, and they just couldn't understand why they didn't have a relationship with their children. Well, it's you. You're the reason why you don't have a relationship with your children. But of course, at the beginning, when you meet this person, they give you all of these reasons why they don't have a relationship with their children the way they want. Their grandparents taking my place, meaning the grandparents of the ex-wife. The grandparents are it's like they took my place. They just took my children from me. She just let them be the parents and just leave me here so I don't have a relationship with them. They get first dibs at everything. Well, in the beginning, you believe that because it does happen to people. But then the longer you're in the relationship with that human being, with that person that you are married to or in a relationship with, you start to realize that's not true. You don't have a relationship with your children because you don't want to have a relationship with your children. You want the distance. You want to play the pity party. That's what they do. It's unfortunate that a narcissist can't have relationships with people like others. They split is the word I'm going to use. Splitting. So they take the relationship and it's split. The relationship with them is split into good and into bad. And everything that happens in the relationship that is thoughts of bad behavior or negativity, it's all your fault. But anything that is positive, anything that is going to give them praises, it's all on them. I'll give you an example. I constantly, every year, since the age of 27 years old, meaning even before I met this person, have these great parties, birthday parties, every year to celebrate for myself. Because I feel like in my life, if I don't celebrate me, no one else is going to celebrate me. And this person knew this coming into the relationship. So I don't celebrate pretty much anything, holidays or anything like that. But I do celebrate my birthday. It's a meaning. It's a very important for me to celebrate my birthday because of what happened to me and where I come from. I just feel like it was a milestone. So from the age of 27 all the way up to my 30s, 40s, 50s, I have these huge birthday parties. And I would plan them, put them into action, rent venues, invite tons of people. Now, mind you, I'm married, and this is the most important thing to me. And this person never participated, never made my birthday important for me or to me, has never given me a gift on my birthday. So I never want the guests to bring gifts. Because my birthday is not about presents when it comes to my friends and my family. I just want them to come celebrate with me. But you would think being married or in a relationship with someone, that if they knew that this day was that important to you, that they would go out their way to at least help. Okay, screw they didn't buy a gift, but help. Put in the time, put in the money, make an effort to make it important for the person that you're supposed to care about. No, they did none. But the people who are at the party don't know that this person who I'm married to is a narcissist. They don't know that this person didn't participate, didn't help, didn't contribute, didn't lift a finger for this event to be the way it is, and didn't even give me a gift. So that's what I mean. So what happens is, once it's over, or even during, they're at the party, in the event, and they're taking on all the praises of how great this party is. Wow, you guys do such great events. You guys are amazing. And they're getting all these pats on the back, but they didn't help with anything. He didn't help with one damn thing. And when the party's over, everybody loves when we have parties. Everybody loves. They say that we put on the best parties. What? But you didn't help with anything. So that's what I mean. So anything that's positive, they're going to soak it up and they're going to accept it all because they want to be the center of attention. They want everything positive to be reflected on them. And anything negative in a relationship, it's reflected on you. So they only deal with one perspective, and it's their perspective and no one else's. If they had a conversation with someone and the conversation went left, meaning the person they were having a conversation with kept disagreeing with what they were saying, guess what they would do? Pull back and be distant from that person because the person doesn't agree with them. So that's what I mean when I say that when you're in a relationship with them, it's split. It's a good and a bad. It's never in the middle. And they're always going to take positive and run with it. And they're going to put the negative on your shoulders. Dear Haiti podcast. And remember, every single day is a new start. Bye for now.